Hey guys, Justin Williams here, out doing a little bow drill practice, and I broke my bow. So, decided to call it quits for the night and talk to you a little bit about the end of a series, the Pathfinder Phase 1 series. It was a great series, and I really enjoyed the whole Phase 1 system. I learned a lot about it, about bushcraft and survival, and I have to say that I don't regret it a bit, but I do want to give you some advice and share a little bit of my victories and my failures, and just kind of really just be honest with you about survival and bushcraft in general. My greatest victories was becoming more and more comfortable with my firecraft skills, and also, you know, just my knife handling skills. My greatest difficulties and failures was the fact that I thought I could do it quicker and faster than what I was capable of. And you know, just like tonight, I was trying to bust out some bow drill fires real fast, and you rush things, and when you do that, you have mishaps, and you know, it's just part of it. Learning your errors and your ways, and different ways you can improve and grow in your skill set. I got to do a lot of shelter building throughout the last few months, and so that was awesome too. I learned real quickly that I have a lot to learn about herbology and plant craft. There's just so much I have to learn about that still, and that's the greatest thing about what we do, guys, is you never stop learning. It's always important that you're constantly learning. And so those are some of the pros and cons of victories and defeats. You know, not getting something the first time is not normal for me, so that was kind of hard. But, you know, it's good because it teaches you patience and perseverance. As far as kit mentality, I don't know that I would change much about my kit, because everything that I chose, the accoutrements and everything in it, were stuff that I needed in order to complete the Phase 1 system. Now, I probably wouldn't use some of those items in my everyday kit, and even within that kit, you know, as finances become available, you upgrade to better equipment. And so instead of using orange bank line, which is what I started with, I ended up with orange paracord. It's a little bit more expensive, but you know, it's better quality rope. Instead of using a basic compass, you know, I've upgraded to a Silva. And so as far as the individual items, I probably wouldn't change, but maybe the quality and the type of item I would have changed. And so that's it as far as gear goes. I didn't use the duct tape at all in the whole Phase 1, the cargo tape, so I may not use that. I probably should have used it a little bit more for first aid, but you know, it worked. So alright, here is one of my last thoughts on this whole Phase 1 system. If you think you can bust this out in, you know, a couple days, you're kidding yourself, because this is a commitment. It takes time, it takes energy. I think the fastest you could probably bust it out would be in 2 or 3 weeks, and that's being out in the woods every day. And so I've been at it heavily for at least 4 months trying to complete the Phase 1 system. And my favorite block would have to be by far making the spear. I really enjoyed making the spear and the spoons and the camp tools. Those are probably my favorite block. But don't kid yourself. It's a process. It's legit. Anybody who has a Phase 1 certification and they put in the dirt time to earn it, they earned it, because it's no joke. Dave Canterbury put together an amazing systematic system with the Phase 1 program, and you're going to learn a lot, and it's going to test you, it's going to challenge you, but you're going to be a better bushcrafter because of it. One of the greatest benefits to the whole Pathfinder Phase 1 system, though, is it does force you to get out in the woods and, you know, adventure into each of the different elements. We had a little bit of snow, quite a bit of rain, and just, you know, 90% of what you see on footage that, you know, that I shot for the Pathfinder system doesn't even come into, you know, is not even realistic compared to the amount of hours I put into the woods training and applying these skills and practicing these techniques before I would film them. You know, and so as you get ready to either take the Phase 1 course or maybe you're already taking it, don't get discouraged, don't rush through it, and more importantly, enjoy what you're doing instead of trying to make it you know, a task list of everything you got to bust out. Man, you know, that's what I love about it, is you have the freedom to do the blocks in different orders and to, you know, train as you are available, your availability. It's open to your schedule. And so, you know, I'm really grateful for it. You know, I feel like it's one of them bittersweet things where I'm really excited that it's coming to an end so I can focus on some other training. But at the same time, I'm really kind of discouraged because it's over. But there's always Phase 2. But yeah, I do want a special thanks to my wife and my kids, and, you know, all my family and friends and supporters who encourage me all the time to get outdoors. And I want to thank Dave Canterbury for, you know, his videos and the guidance he's provided. And, you know, there's people out there all the time that are haters, and, you know, Dave Canterbury has built a, you know, I want to call it a survival empire, but it really is something to behold, and you can't knock a guy like that. And so really grateful for this program. I look forward to the day when I can get to a Pathfinder gathering or a training class. And so until then, you know, I'm going to keep shooting videos and get ready for a 45-day wilderness immersion program coming up in April. And yeah, I can't emphasize enough how much this course has prepared me for that. Now, I'm not saying when I get there I'm going to be an expert, because I'm going to screw up royally, and there's still tons that I need to learn. But, you know, I'm definitely a million times better equipped for it now than I would have been if I would have never taken the Pathfinder Phase 1 course. So, once again, for all you guys out there thinking about getting into bushcraft survival and wanting somewhere to start, the Phase 1 program is a perfect place to start. Check out my full playlist. Everything from Block 1 to Block 10 will all be on there. And take it, leave it, learn from me, see my mistakes, see areas that you can grow and do better than me. And that's what it's all about. It's about being a better bushcrafter and a better outdoorsman than you were yesterday. And so, a little bit of rambling there, but guys, I do want to just, man, get out in the woods, train, enjoy being in God's creation, and as always, keep it practical, primitive, and prepared.